Hello everybody and welcome back to the Experimenters. It's your boy LambChop here, back on the XCraft SMP. Now today we are going to be doing stuff with the Nether. So if we go over to the new area for the book boys, we still haven't got a name for it, so we need a name for this area. At the moment I'm just going to class it as the book boy camp. So we've got this sorted for the camels to have a lovely home. Somewhere, there he is. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. You baby. But over here, we have the portal for the Nether for this area. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to decorate this room, this building, and make it Nether themed. Then we're going to connect this to the Nether hub. And I'm really excited for this project. Over here, and this has been a long time coming. I've had this planned ever since I built this area. We have a secret that not many people know, Nether portal here in this build. Now, I'm not going to take you where it leads because that is the project, the main project for today. And I just want to take you back to Season 1. Now, Season 1, I built the Nether Gardens. Now, the Nether Gardens from Season 1 is my favourite thing I've ever built in Minecraft to this date. And I've built some really cool things in Season 2. Now, the reason why I love the Nether Gardens so much, and I don't think it's just the idea of it, it's just how long it took me to do. So it took me like 3 or 4 episodes across the whole of Season 1, and it just evolved. It started off with the tower, which was amazing, and then the Nether kept seeping out, and then we started getting some little farms. The main building itself, the Nether warehouse. And that build is my favourite build I've ever done. I don't know why, I just really love it. That was the first time like really experimenting with the Nether blocks because we just had the Nether update and I absolutely love them Nether blocks. They're so vibrant, they're so great, and to combine that with the black stone, just the added pop is beautiful. So basically I want to bring the Nether Gardens to Season 2, but I want to bring the Nether Gardens to the Nether and actually have the Nether Gardens in its original home. Now, with this, I am going to be sprinkling a little bit of this stuff, the pitcher plant and the fire one, whatever I can't remember what the fire one's called. But I'm going to be basically adding those into the Nether Gardens. I feel like they're going to work really well with the Nether theme. Now, before we actually get on to doing the Nether Gardens and doing that Nether portal, we need to go over to the industrial district to make a couple of farms. So I want to farm for the Nether stems because one, I use them in all my buildings over here. Like, I have spent hours collecting Nether stems and it is a ball ache. So I want to make a farm for that, and then I want to make a farm for the Nether sprouts. I can't remember what they're called, like the little, basically the Nether grasses in the Nether. So I want to farm for that, and I want to farm for the Nether stem. So let's head over there and build this farm. So there we go, that is the Nether stem, the crimson stem and the warp stem tree farm up and running. Now this will produce me tons and tons of stem. It'll produce the warped blocks as well, which I am going to be needing for the Nether Gardens. But for you guys, it has been a few seconds. But for me, IRL, it's been about a month. Yes, a month since that last clip. Now, I have been on the server the last month, and I've just been doing like odd little jobs here. I've got stuff recorded ready for the next video just because we've had a build contest and that's all happening next episode for me. But I have been focusing on converting this area so it's all just one type of block. Now I have had a little bit of help from Fox, and as you can see, I've got that area to finish, that one, this corner. I want to fill up this bit, and this space will be done whenever I get around to it. So because I've been over here doing that, that means we've got a ton of these plants. And over here we've got a ton of the seeds. And of course, I've been breeding up the sniffers, and I've got loads of sniffer eggs as well. We gotta sleep because this area is a nightmare at night time. Now I am back recording. I want to carry on where I left off last time. So we built this for one reason, and that is, like I said, the Nether stems. And the reason why we want the Nether stems is because we are building the Nether Gardens in the Nether. But before that, I want to go back over to the Book Boy camp. Still need a name for that. And we are going to kit out that building for the Nether portal. So I'm going to decorate that in a Nether style, and then build out the Nether pathway itself as well. So I know we've literally just had a time lapse. We're going to jump into one right now. So there we go. That is the 2 parts done to this build. Now, when I came up to this, I was not sure what I was doing. All I knew is the palette of color that I wanted to use, which was the purples for the Nether. And you know what? I've got a little custom tree, which I'm not even too sure what type of tree this is. I was just putting random blocks here and there. You know what you do. You just throw things up. And I'm really happy with this tree. And then we've got the portal here where it's like spewing out into the building itself. And I've got a few of the new flowers. So I'm really happy with that, how that turned out. And then, of course, we have the hallway, which, if you saw in the time lapse, is pretty much this with that as a ceiling, which is really good. What you don't know is over this area, I am planning on bringing villagers over here to be let free kind of thing. So I want to be like a free range village. So over here, we have my trading hall. But over here, I just want it to be the book boys are left alone. So the plan is, and I've been slowly doing it, is make it so it's safe. So no villagers will, 1, get hurt by mobs, or 2, escape elsewhere. So what I've done here, actually, is go sleep so we don't die by mobs. Oh, yes. What a lovely kill there by Fox with the anvil. You'll love to see the chaos of a player bounty kill. The next bounty is going to be an explosive one. And they're going to be dreaming about it all the time. Night, night. So what I've been doing is raising things up. So here, it is too wide. So they can't like jump up over here, and it goes all the way around here. I will need to put something over this bit to block them coming this way. So maybe some more leaves. I don't know. Just like put like that maybe. So then they can't come this way. So then that blocks that bit off naturally. This side, what I'm gonna do is this side I'm gonna rearrange the stone walls to like be a solid wall going up to there to completely stop them going over there. Maybe add some more of this hedge, which I will decorate a little bit because it is looking a bit, yeah, like this. And then this side over here, all I've done is just put it too high so then they can't get up. The only thing that left to do to stop them getting out is going to be over this area, which I have no idea what I'm going to do. The only thing I'm thinking is making like a big Broadway or walkway where it's like kind of going around like that and having fences, kind of like what I did over on season 1, but over at the Frozen in Time PvP arena, where it's just like a walkway and then it's all boarded off. So literally it could start from here, going around, curving up to that building, and then have fences going along. So then that stops them going off. And then what I could do is then have like a pathway or something going out this way towards Dan's area, which would look pretty cool. But that is not what we are doing today. That is just some future plans and little bits that I'm going to be like chiseling off here and there, like this bit with this gate, which I'm really happy with. I literally took my lamppost design and just put them next to each other. I will put gates there so then they can't get out. So it is time to tackle probably my most nerve-wracking build, because it is going to be in the Nether, and that is the Nether Gardens. So let's jump into the final time lapse of today's episode. And there we go. The Nether Gardens has been built. Well, not all of it, because we do have... Oh, there's a ghast inside. Oh, that's not good. Oh. So, we now have a ghast home. It's not the Nether Gardens. Mr. Ghast, would you please kindly go away? But yeah, guys, we have finished the Nether Gardens, and if we go around here, you'll see it is kind of plain, but I do plan on adding stuff around. So inside, once I do finally get rid of the ghast, we are going to be building some redstone components, because I have the added challenge of adding the farms that I had in season 1 over here. So what we need, if I can find the right box, so we need to grow some of these vines. I would like to grow Netherwort, which I believe I forgot to grab. I've got the soul sand, so we can build the concept of it. And then I believe I am going to be using the Nylium and the warped Nylium and the crimson Nylium to produce the flowers for the Nether Garden. What we're going to do is we're going to kill the ghast, and then I'll build a couple of these contraptions inside, and I'll bring you guys back. And just like that, the farms have been built. So, let me do a little run through the farms that we have in the area. So we have both types of vines. So literally you stand on the pressure plate and then you just spam it. Same with this side. And then you can get each of the vines that are needed. And then you can just store them over in the barrel over here. Then we have a semi-automatic Netherwort farm. It's as simple as literally hit the button. And then you just have to replace all this again. Which is a bit of a tedious task, but it's not too bad. Let's see. Technically, most of these farms in here are just for decoration in a way. But if you ever do need like a stack of Netherwort, you can easily just come over here. It'll be fully grown. Hit the button. And then the final two farms, we have a farm for this stuff, which is the Crimson Roots. And then over here, we have a farm for the Warped Roots. And they just work in a very similar fashion to this. It does that, and then this side does the same. And then you just collect them up. So the only thing left to do in this area is finally finish the decoration. So we've got all the farms up and running, which are awesome. But it is time for the decoration. Now, I actually don't know what I want to do inside. Like, I was thinking, do I add another floor? And I kind of like the roof space. But, as you saw from that previous clip, we do have the issue with ghast spawning in here. So, putting a lever might help reduce that. But I feel like it will take away from the height, which I do really like. So maybe what we could do is just have a few like flower beds like so. Just a couple, probably another one actually over here. And then we could put some like cool flowers and stuff on it. We could even have like one maybe in the middle here. Just for this added bit of like, it is a gardens after all. So basically what I need to do is I just need to finish the decoration in here, and then I'll bring it back once it is all done. There we go, the decoration has been added into the Nether Garden. So what I've tried to do is I've made some like little custom trees, but I made it like dead trees because obviously it is the Nether and it's not a very good place for nature to thrive in. So we've got like one tree here, we've got a little bit here, and then we've got these flower beds which I put the new flowers on because I see the Nether in them so much. Like, look at that, it's got all the red and the yellow. Oh, it's a gorgeous flower, and I feel like it fits well with the color palette that we've got from the Nether. Now let's just talk about the little elephant in the room, my levels. So I AFK'd in here because I had to go off and do something, and yeah, it's not mob proof at all. I thought because of this doorway here, mobs, if they came in here, they'll just plop into the overworld. Somehow magma cubes get through this and they obliterated me. I was standing here and I come back to my computer and I was dead. Luckily I didn't lose any of my stuff, but yeah, I've learnt my lesson. No AFKing in the Nether. So not long after this, I invited a few X-crafters to join me on the Nether Gardens. I've had Fox say that she wants to be involved, and I've had OC as well. So I met up with OC to discuss plans of the Nether Garden. So while you guys watch that clip, I'm just going to start adding a little bit more details around the front, and I'll bring you back after the clip's finished. Welcome to the Nether Gardens.
Well, thank you for your warm welcome. I'm happy to be here. It looks great.
So you kind of know this is like a project of mine, building the Nether Gardens in the Nether.
Yeah, no, I know.
I just want some other people's stuff over here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, no, sure.
So
but
as you'll
what
be
kind
a
of
part,
stuff are you looking for?
As you'll be a part of it, you can use all the farms that are here.
I'm not very popular with this group.
Why did you do that?
Well, I mean, he was already attacking me. I killed another one earlier.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so basically, what I want is we can't really go outside now. You've angered the locals.
Yeah, I'm sorry for your inhabitants.
So either around here, go around the back.
Okay.
You might want to ignore the locals.
No, the locals certainly aren't ignoring me. So I mean.
So basically, we've got all this space around here. So what I'm suggesting.
What the fuck are you doing? Sorry. Yes.
Is for other XCraft members to come over here, either build a building, build some like decorative farms.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
like Nether stuff.
Yeah. So what I'm envisioning is like a couple of little pop-up buildings here and there. Maybe.
Yeah. No, I like that.
Because I don't think no one on the server has a bartering system.
Oh, not yet. No.
Maybe if we had like a little building where we could bring some of them in here and have our own little bartering system, just a small one.
So it's a sort of collaborative farm area.
Kind of. It's more
for the people that collaborate on it.
It's still more of a decorative area that is more beautiful than functional. But obviously, it'd be ideal if people stick with like the kind of color palette that I've used, like mainly Nether blocks.
Yeah.
And like I said, you've got all this space. What I'm envisioning is loads of like circular farms with different things in it.
I see no Nether blocks.
But then, like, as we've got here, we've got this black path. This is going to be like the pathway going around things.
Oh, yeah, no, this is not Nether blocks. But the rest, everything is.
But like I said, like, we've got this space up here. Like, the old Nether hub that we used to have. Before we got the fancy one. This connects everywhere.
All right. No, I'll think about it. Well, actually, I want to join. Oh, come on. Stop focusing on me. I can't kill you in one hit since when?
So there we go, that was the meeting with OC, and he is on board with the Nether Garden project. So I cannot wait to see what he brings to the area. So, like I said, I was going to work on this while I throw you back to that clip, and I've got to say, I'm really happy with the outcome. So, as you come up here, we've got like a flower bed with some of the flowers, then we've got a Nether walk garden bit, and then of course we have a few of the Nether stemmed trees. Now, as you can tell, the sort of feel like I'm going for is like a very overgrown. So it's very similar to my base, but it's obviously Nether themed, being the Nether Gardens. So as you go in, like, you can see all the beautiful colours and stuff, and yeah, like following the path around, we're gonna have loads of stuff. Like, I want some more farms and tree line up here. Ideally, a little building tucked away here will be really cool. And then as we come out to here, we've got all this open space. Like, maybe we could bring it all the way over here and have like a light area where you could like fly off and then fly around in the Nether, which would be pretty cool. Like, some of the buildings that I would like to see here is I want a stables for, I always forget the name of them, but them mobs down there. That'd be pretty cool. A bartering area, so we can have like a little bartering station. And I think this would be pretty interesting, but I don't know how it'd work. But a little gold farm. So basically, what you could do is come over here, smack one of these, and you stand in a hut. It's not going to be an efficient gold farm, but it'd be pretty cool. Like, you could just literally come here, hit him, stand there, and then they will come over here and then fall to the deaths. Again, all the farms and stuff that I'm putting over here will be functional, but like not that functional. They're more for decorative reasoning. So that is all I've got time for this episode. Next time we are tackling the swamp build contest, which is going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, have a good one. Bye!